Thermometers in India and Pakistan have hit record highs in recent months. The extreme temperatures are estimated to have claimed at least 90 lives. Less than a year ago, a heatwave in the US Pacific Northwest was blamed for the deaths of nearly 200 people. Aid agencies say climate change is making heatwaves like these hotter, longer and more frequent. And it's impacting places right across the world.
Right now, more than 100 million people across the United States are under extreme heat advisories. Cities in southern Spain are baking under extreme heat conditions. New Delhi has once again been hit another brutal heat wave. London, of all places, is bracing for a scorching heat wave to hit this week. This life-threatening temperature so early in the season should serve as a dire warning sign for all of us.
Heat wave! Heat wave! To raise awareness, the Red Cross launched its first ever Heat Action Day. The organisation describes heat waves as silent killers of climate change because the damage is less visible than floods or drought, and the true casualty figures are rarely recorded. Campaigners say more needs to be done to protect those at risk.
The most vulnerable tend to be elderly people, people who are over 65. It also tends to be homeless people, people who are more exposed to the heat because perhaps they don't have a place to go to cool off. Pregnant and lactating women because they can be dehydrated more quickly. Infants as well are more vulnerable to the extreme heat. So those are some of the people that we really focus on.
Planning experts say cities need to make long-term adaptations by including heat protection measures into building codes. But there are more immediate steps that can be taken to change public spaces with new materials and plant life to help keep people cool.
A lot of the practical preventative solutions are fairly quick. Testing out different cool surfaces and pavements to see how they apply to your urban scape and what is really working best to reduce heat both inside homes and buildings and externally as well. And same with urban nature. I mean, it takes a while for a tree to grow to its full canopy, but those are some of the short-term, I'd say, quick wins.
While the Red Cross is urging cities to make changes quickly to protect people from heat waves, it warns that unless more is done to address the bigger issue of climate change, the world could eventually face temperatures so high that people are no longer able to adapt. Sarah Walton, CGTN, New York.